Hey guys, I'm happy that you are here. My name is BECHOY and I am your plantito from Mindanao. Come and join me in my plant journey. I hope you are all doing well and safe. And for those who are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification para updated kayo sa mga latest uploads ng BECHOY Vlog. Gusto mo bang mag-order ng plants online pero takot kang ma-scam? Well, today's episode will be a bit different, but it is something that we as plant parents can all relate to. Nowadays, with the development of technology, mas nagiging madali na yung mga bagay-bagay sa ating buhay. We have food delivery services for our food needs. Meron din tayong mga Shopee at Lazada for our housing and personal needs. Pero para naman sa atin ng mga plant parents, unfortunately, wala pa tayong specific app intended for us. But still, we are lucky because there are various social media platforms just like mga Facebook, Instagram, and other stuffs wherein may mga various sellers na nag-o-offer ng mga plants to sell. But this convenience also comes with a price kasi talamak na din yung mga scammers online. That is why I have come up with the idea of sharing my checklist every time I order plants online. And the list that I will be sharing is based on my actual experience. Meron lang akong i-share na experience but it's not a scam per se, but it was a bad experience I've had when I was purchasing a plant online. Just last November, I ordered 3 gloriosum plants from an online seller located in Pagadian City. So everything went well. We agreed with the price and so I paid him. And then he sent the plants through a bus courier. Pinick up ko lang yung package from the bus stop so we weren't really able to meet face to face. When I went home and magre-repat na sana ako ng mga plants, I was so surprised kasi nga I ordered 3 gloriosum plants. Yung dalawang gloriosum, okay naman sila. Mahaba yung mga nodes nila, okay din yung root system, and I didn't see any root rot din sa kanila. Pero nung nakita ko na yung pangatlong gloriosum, doon ako medyo nag-worry. Maliit yung node niya and it's mushy. And then yung nag-iisang root niya, mushy din. And I'll just show the picture here para at least for myself naman, meron akong documentation kung ano yung development ng plant na yon. So what I did is I confronted the seller of the plant and so I told him na yung pangatlong gloriosum is critical na. And I was thinking na magpapa-refund sana ako kasi yun nga, I paid for 3 gloriosum but then yung dumating is 3 nga pero yung pangatlo is hindi naman stable. Honestly, inagree naman ni seller nang yun nga, meron siyang lapse sa kanyang part and then he's willing to refund din naman. But then I took upon the challenge. Parang na-challenge ako na gusto kong buhayin yung pangatlong plant and then see to it kung baka mag-improve nga. Pero pag hindi talaga, then that's the time na hihingi lang ako ng refund from the seller. And ito na siya guys, ito yung current situation ng aking gloriosum and it has been like this for 3 weeks na. And then one thing I've noticed na wala naman siyang signs of worsening. Kung ano yung look niya when it arrived, ganito at ganito pa rin. Medyo droopy nga lang yung leaves but it has been like that when it arrived. But I am very positive na mabubuhay ko tong plant na to and I will just update the seller from time to time na lang din. And because of that experience, I've learned how to be more vigilant and cautious every time I order plants online. So balik tayo dun sa checklist na i-share ko for the day. Bear in mind that the checklist that I will be sharing to you guys might only be applicable here in the Philippines. So let us now start with the checklist and the number 1 on the list is the background check on the seller. Sa ngayon, ang dami-dami ng mga online sellers ng mga plants sa FB and some are legit and some are also scammers. So isang advice na maibibigay ko sa inyo is to ask for a personal FB account. And for me, it's a plus points if they can give their personal FB account. Check nyo din kung kailan nagawa yung account. If kagagawa lang ito a few hours ago or few days ago, then that's a yellow flag. And if medyo matagal na yung account, scroll down a bit more and then check for some other posts. Kasi kapag legit yung account niya, for sure, marami mga posts dyan, anything under the sun. Check also if there are other posts about plants being sold. and go to the comment section and check if there are interactions. One thing to note also is that we have to check if we have mutual or you have mutual friends with that person. And then if meron kayong mutual friends, then it's better to check or ask feedback from that common friend that you have. One better option that we can also have is to ask for friends for their recommendations ng mga online sellers kasi kapag ganun, proven and tested na. If you have joined an FB plant group, try to post the screenshot of the Facebook account of the online seller and then ask for some members if nakapag-try na sila mag-order sa kanya or ask if legit or hindi ba yung account niya. But the best option is still visiting an actual physical plant shop store. But then we have to be very cautious na rin kasi COVID is still waving. And that's it about the background check on the seller. So let's go now to our second on the list, and that is the pricing. First thing to do is to check if the prices are reasonable in that area. But then we have to bear in mind also that in every location, magkaiba-iba din yung mga price ranges. So how do you do this? Mag-search ka ng ibang mga plant sellers na nagbebenta ng same plant and then compare their prices. Ganito kasi yan guys eh. If it's too good to be true, then it must be fake. Dapat very cautious tayo when it comes to this part kasi sa part nito, doon na maraming nabibiktima yung mga scammers eh. Kasi nga, marami yung nadadala because of the very cheap price. But then we also need to take note na may mga times din na nagbabargain din si seller. Siguro dahil may mga damages yung mga foliage or siguro juvenile pa yung plant. Ganito din guys, yung pag-negotiate ng price is actually all up to you. And diskarte nyo na yan. And now, let's go to the third on our list, and that is to ask for details about the plants. And I'm gonna sing this song again. Wag mahihiyang magtanong. Always ask for details or close-up pictures or even videos of the petioles, of the stems, of the leaves, even on the root system if possible. There are times kasi na iba yung nasa picture as compared to the actual one. That is why it's better to ask for a video kung pupwede lang para na rin iwas sa expectation versus reality. Ask if the plant is already rooted, if it's stable, or is it from cuttings. Then also ask if gano'n na siya katagal na itanim. I have learned from an FB plant group that I have joined itong verification process, and I think this is helpful for us mga plant buyers. We ask the seller to write in a piece of paper a certain code. So ano ba yung code na yon? It can be your complete name or a certain combination of alphanumeric. So let's just make an example here. I'm writing here BECHOY 54321, and then we ask the seller to have a picture or a video taken together with the plant that you are interested with. So if I want this anthurium, we ask the seller to write in a piece of paper this code, and then hingi tayo ng video or picture together with it. So ano ba yung purpose nito? Number one, mabe-verify natin na si seller talaga yung may-ari ng plant kasi it's very easy lang for him to do this one if he really owns the plant. Kasi kapag scammer yung seller, for sure yung mga pictures na in-upload niya, it's either screen grab from other Facebook posts or baka galing lang din ng Google. And sigurado akong hindi niya ito magagawa yung ganitong paglagay ng code if scammer nga siya. If the seller refuses to do this coding or meron siyang maraming mga excuses, then for me, that's already a yellow flag. That means warning na yan. If the seller no longer replies, then that's a red flag already. So mission abort na guys. But we have to bear in mind then also guys na maging considerate din kasi yung seller naman, hindi na naman tayo yung kanyang kinakausap. Meron din siguro siyang ibang mga buyers na kinakausap. So, what's important is to ask if when sila makapagbigay ng feedback. And that's it for our third on the list. And now, punta naman tayo sa ating fourth, which is the payment options. So, tapos na tayo makipag-negotiate sa pricing with the seller, and then okay na both parties. So, the next thing to do now is pagbabayad na. So, we now go to the payment options that we have. Number one rule, always ask for a valid ID. So why is it important to ask for a valid ID? Ganito kasi yan guys eh. It's a way for us to check the legitimacy of that person. So, paano ba kung walang valid ID si seller? Well, we can still ask for valid IDs from other family members. Pwede sa kanyang husband or sa kanyang wife, maybe sa siblings or perhaps sa mga kids nila. For me kasi, kapag automatic na nagbigay ng valid ID si seller, that's a plus points for me already. For the payment options naman guys, yung pinakaunang priority ko talaga for the payment is asking for a bank account. Bakit ba safe yung paggamit ng bank account as payment options? Ganito kasi yan guys it's very tedious for a person to go to a bank and then open a bank account there. You have to submit a valid ID, so that means pe-present po talaga yung real identity mo sa bank. Plus, the bank-to-bank transfers is very convenient to everybody. Marami ng mga banks ngayon na nag-o-offer ng free transfer fees. If yung bank account naman is hindi available, yung second option ko naman is through a money transfer. And meron na tayong mga Palawan, yung mga ML Kwarta Padala, and all the likes. And then, before kasi nila maklaim yung money there sa mga money transfers, they need to present a valid ID as well. If available din yung COD with the courier, then that's another good option na rin for us buyers. And the last payment option that I can recommend is the GCash or the PayMaya. Pero it has some certain disadvantages din kasi the only thing that is required of you para makapag-open ka ng GCash or PayMaya is just a phone number, and it does not necessarily require you to submit a valid ID. So yun yung parang disadvantage for me. But then, if meron na kayong previous transactions with the seller or if medyo established na din yung identity ng seller, then it's okay for you to proceed with the GCash or PayMaya payment options. If you feel na minamadali ka ni seller na magbayad ka agad, then we have to be very cautious about it as well. I am not saying that it's an automatic scam kapag ganon, but mafe-feel din naman natin if there is something off with our conversation with the seller if talagang scam sila. On the other hand, other sellers naman, they will really require you to pay for some down payment or full payment para na rin hindi na nila ma-offer yung plant sa iba. Protection din kasi yan ni seller from joy reservers. Alam naman natin yung mga joy reservers, mine ng mine, pero hindi naman pala sure na kukunin pala yung plant. And if you have other inputs regarding this matter on the payment options, please feel free to comment and then share also your experiences or other learnings that you can share with us. And now let's go to the number 5 on our list, and that's the packaging. This is one of the most important parts in ordering plants online, especially if medyo malayo yung seller from you. And this part here, the packaging, will actually make or break your order. Ask the seller if they have previous experience in shipping plants, and then we need to be specific as well kung anong mga type of plants na na-ship na nila before. Kasi different plants have different needs in packaging. May mga plants din kasi na makakasustain ng mga long travels, pero marami din mga plants na hindi kaya yung mga long travel, just like yung mga alocasias. They are very sensitive kinds of plants. Always take note of the following. The leaves and the petioles must be dry before packaging. Dapat naka-wrap ito ng paper para at least wala talagang moisture na ma-store dun sa loob. Kasi yung paper na rin, parang siya na rin yung mag-absorb ng excess moisture dun sa leaves and the petioles. For the root part, ask for some pictures of the root system para ma-verify natin na stable na ba yung roots, and then at the same time, ma-check din natin na walang damages yung roots. For the root system, there are various options available naman for that. You can either use cocoa peat or yung fiber ng cocoa, or pwede din yung moss. We just need to ensure na moistened lang yung medium natin and then not soaked wet. Bakit kailangan moistened lang? Kasi kapag masobrahan ito ng water, magkukos ito ng root rot sa ating root system. Maybe we can have a separate vlog regarding this packaging topic natin, and we can ask a seller na may experience na rin sa pag-ship ng mga plants outside our provinces para at least medyo knowledgeable talaga yung resource person natin. Depending on your discussion with the seller, one of the best options that we can also have is to have the plant crated. But then this also comes with a price. And now let's go to the last topic, and that is about shipping. Before we finalize our orders with the seller, tatanong muna natin si seller kung nag-ship ba sila ng mga plants. There are various options naman for shipping. We have Aircargo, we have mga forwarders or mga couriers, meron din mga Lala Move, yung mga Grab, meron din mga bus transfers, and then the best option that we can have is of course the meet-up. Para sa mga malalayong lugar, the best option for me is airport-to-airport cargo because you can immediately get the package in less than 24 hours. So less waiting time, less stress for our plans. But this option is very limited lang din kasi wala namang direct flights in almost all areas. For courier services naman like LBC, JRS, Libcap, or AP Cargo, I cannot give exact details on this because paiba-iba yung mga services nila in every location. And the best way is to coordinate with the seller kung ano ba yung courier ang may magandang service sa kanilang area. But still, you can ask the seller if meron ka namang preferred na courier. Ask the seller to have the package labeled as perishable goods para at least mabigyan din ng priority, and then also do not forget to ask for the lead time and a copy of the waybill. And the good thing about courier services lang din is meron na tayong mga online access para at least matrace natin yung whereabouts ng ating package. For Lala Move and Grab naman, I cannot dwell much into this kasi hindi siya applicable dito sa amin sa Mindanao. So baka meron sa ating mga viewers dyan na makapag-share din ng experience on Lala Move and Grab services. And sa mga provincial areas naman, meron din tayong option which is the bus cargo. And then this is a good option para dun sa mga locations na nasa iisang island lang. Meetups will always be the best option pero dapat practice lang tayo ng social distancing, wear face mask and face shield, and always wash your hands. So that's it guys for our checklist, and then i-summarize lang natin lahat. Number 1 on our list is checking on the background of the seller. Number 2 is with the pricing. Number 3 is to ask details about the plans. Number 4 is our payment options. Number 5 is with the packaging, and last is with the shipping. So guys, if you have more things to discuss or to add onto our topic, please feel free to comment them in the comment box. And i-emphasize ko lang guys, itong checklist na na-share ko is based on my experience, and for me, it's effective every time I order plants online. So before we end this video, let's do some shoutouts first. Hi to Carl Gisma from Dagami, Leyte. Hello to Cheryl Kataytay from United Kingdom. Hi to Cristaluz Fe Las Marias. Hello din kay Jester Acosta Duran. Hello kay Bernadette Neneng. Hi din kay Daryl Rivera. Hi kay Eva Rivas. Hello din kay Marisa Dulay. Hi kay Maylene Barakiel. Hi kay Ma'am Ann Marcelo. And hi kay Art J. Neri from Cagayan de Oro City. Please follow me on IG, and my ID is BECHOY_vlog, and let's talk about plants. So if meron kayong mga questions about plant cares, or if meron kayong mga plants na gustong ipa-ID, just message me or send me a DM in IG, and I will try my very best na ma-respond yung mga inquiries ninyo. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and pakiclick na rin ng bell notification para maging updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng BECHOY Vlog. Once again, this is BECHOY, your plantito from Mindanao. Happy planting!